Extreme Outer Limits is presented by Night Force Optics. Precision optics for precision shooting.
What we're kind of trying to do here is check out water source, right? Since we're just on site now, figured we'd hop in one of the Rangers. We can get around quicker and start checking some of these water holes for tracks. And then once we find something that looks promising, we'll start concentrating our hunt around that area. We're pretty lean and mean on this. We're just staying in our sport trailers where we put our Rangers, just throw cots in them and make it so we're pretty mobile, because a unit like this is big and open, and so you might go miles and miles with no elk. So instead of just camping or staying in that area, we'll just keep hitting these water holes and then find a concentration of elk, and then we can hunt them for a few days and we can stay in those trailers and whatnot. So anyway, that's the game plan. Right now we're hitting water, staying mobile until we find something that looks interesting, and then we're going to park it and start really hitting it. Okay, well, we walked in here. We found 3 bulls from here, but you got Chad on the ridge. He says 5. But I'm not totally convinced there's any shooters, although the one bigger one you seen we probably hadn't seen just yet.
Yeah, the first bull that we saw had a bigger frame than what we saw here.
This just
saying the same thing. So.
These just look like all matched kind of 5 points. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
the bull that come out from underneath the tree had a bigger frame. That 5 point looks like. But
well,
I don't know where he's at.
It's really windy here, and
So we're gonna go roll around and look at some more country, guys.
This segment is brought to you by the Night Force 5-25 by 56 Enhanced ATAC-R Rifle Scope. Features a lightning-fast 30-minute per revolution zero-stop turret, a 34mm tube allowing for 120 minutes of adjustment, and ED glass producing brilliant images in exceptional color contrast. The new Zeiss Victory RF laser range-finding binocular provides you accurate ranges and ballistic corrections from 11 to 2,500 yards. A fully customizable ballistics platform, Bluetooth connectivity, and a phenomenal binocular all in a compact and lightweight unit. The new Zeiss Victory RF is EOL's rangefinder of choice.
Well, we're just starting off morning of day 2. We're a little more prepared for the cold. Broke out the super down this morning, but it's fairly calm. Sun's not up yet. I'm hoping when it pops up we get some elk to light up, but plan is we're gonna kind of hunt up higher. Yesterday we started down low at that water hole and then worked up. This morning we're just gonna start up basically at top, and we're gonna be looking down. My suspicion is the majority of these bulls are bedded in these they'd be the aspen patches. They don't have any leaves now, so they're just all gray tree patches, but I'm still thinking they're bedded in there for the cover. So we're just gonna pound the glass this morning, see if we can't turn something up and go from there. Right to the same hole.
This segment of Extreme Outer Limits was brought to you by the Extreme Shooting School, hosted by Bob Beck, an information-packed 2-day class. For more information, go to extremeouterlimitstv.com. This segment is brought to you by the Extreme Store. For all your brass, bullet, and ammunition needs, head to extremestore.us.
This is all new country out here ahead of us. I gotta be honest, I'm kind of hopeful that there's something in here, because the reason that we got going this direction is we've seen a couple sets of pretty decent, sized bull tracks. But it looks like it just keeps layering up and starting to get into a little mahogany, still a lot of the aspen trees. So we're gonna just keep hopping and glassing, and this country's so open, it's kind of technically classified as a desert hunt. And the one drawback to this hunt right now is desert hunts can be symptomatic to weather, and we don't have any snow in the high country pushing elk here. So we're literally just looking for the handful of resident elk that are here. But there is some tracks down there. There's been been some elk in here in the last few days, so we're just going to cover this ground and pick it apart and try to turn one up. And if we strike out, maybe those guys will turn something up, so when we head back that way, we can go make a hunt for those. So should be a good day.
This segment of Extreme Outer Limits is brought to you by Benchmark Barrels, the rifle barrel of choice for long-range hunters, competition shooters, and sport shooters worldwide. Ask for one on your next rebarrel or custom rifle build. This segment of Extreme Outer Limits is brought to you by Kestrel Ballistics Weather Meters, the perfect match of long-range ballistics and environment. Get precision aiming solutions for your gun, your load, and your shot.
Here's the update. We're back in the same hole where Dennis and Chad had the elk yesterday, and we ran out of time. At last light, when we were hiking off here, we spotted 2 bulls way in the distance, so we thought we'd try for those this morning, only to get to where we thought they were, to look back over to here and see a bunch of bulls, one of which is definitely a shooter at this point in the game. So we can spot them. They're 15 and change. Gonna drop off. I'm following you. Circle around close distance and then see what the play is from there.
shooting, big fella.
Thanks. Good job, guys. Good job, buddy. Way to sneak down here and check that last little hole. Thanks, Chad.
Good job, man. Man.
More of a tough angle than really a
Well, that's what I said to Seth. I go, I'm going to move up because I'm going to shoot that rock.
Absolutely.
I could see it in the bottom of my scope. I'm like, that thing's going to skip right off there.
I was waiting for like dust.
Well, guys, for all you that watch Extreme Outer Limits, how many miles are we packing for this one?
I see a road in the road right there.
Oh, we packed so far over the hill, we caught a whole nother road system. So the whole story is these guys spotting a big group of elk on this entire mountain range that's now behind us because we've crested and started down the other side. But we ran out of light last night.
Yep.
Seen those two bulls way off in the distance when we were walking out ahead of you guys. Thought we'd give them a try, but no go. And then sure enough, you know, look all the way back over here, more elk standing here again.
Yep.
Problem is we had to tootle around so long to get here. These guys obviously made it all the way up and over.
Yeah. Yep. They split. They had to split in that basin.
Yeah, they just cut right through it.
Mm-hmm.
But this Nevada hunt's been a little tough. We don't have snow. We got cold, but we're sunny. No clouds, snow.
No snow.
So,
Not a lot of elk moving in here yet.
It's all resident elk, right? So to
Yeah.
put down just a good clean 6 on a hunt this hard,
Is a good deal.
right? I
In
mean,
my opinion.
yeah, I wasn't gonna kick a gift horse in the mouth. I just wanted to make sure we were maybe gonna get the bigger
Shoot
one,
the
but I
rabbit.
think we
Right.
did.
I think you did good.
But one way or another, one of those elk was not leaving.
No, exactly. That's right. Exactly.
All right,
That's the only 9 we've seen. Yeah, absolutely.
that's crazy.
Absolutely.
All right,
In the
guys.
mahogany trees.
Yeah, where you said they'd be.
In the mahogany trees.
All right, I'll take it.
It's awesome.
Well, this one is going to conclude this episode here in Nevada. It's my very first elk hunt in Nevada, and I probably picked one of the most difficult
You did.
elk hunts to do, but you know
Absolutely.
what? He ain't the biggest bull, but I'll tell you what, I've kind of had this deal where when you get in a pinch, you just find the best you can, you know, try to find the most mature and make it happen, right? I mean,
Right, yeah.
at the end of the day, we're hunters. We come here to hunt,
Yep.
want to punch a tag and have some success, and we hiked our butts off for this one, so it kind of makes it a little bittersweet anyway.
Yeah, we covered the unit as best as we could. I mean, we're all over from north to south, and
Yeah.
it's what we were finding, you know.
Unless we would just happen to be missing
Right.
elk. But you know, we didn't miss these guys every time they were up, so
No.
it kind of tells me that there just wasn't as many
A lot
elk
of
here as we'd hoped for.
Right.
Because, you know, this basin where these elk were is bigger than everything else out there.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
we could turn them up. So I'm thinking
Yep.
we put glass on the elk that were here and we made the best of it. So, yeah,
Yep,
all right.
absolutely.
Well, I think the extreme of this episode of Extreme Outer Limits is more or less the stalk and the hike.
Pretty much.
The shot was right in his bed, 150 yards. You know, we can't let him get out of their bed in a scenario like that,
Not
right?
here.
I mean,
Yeah.
not in this mahogany. We had to just, you know, get up and over that rock, make sure my bullet wasn't going to skip that rock, and just get a bullet in this guy because you give them too much time to run in here and they're gone.
They're gone. Yep.
Yeah. So.
Yep.
All right. Well, guys, Chad, appreciate it, buddy. Dennis.
You betcha. Absolutely.
Little plug for Go Hunt. Dennis works for Go Hunt, so he could be your consultant sometime on a hunt out there. But it was good just getting out
It's
here
fun
and
to go.
getting to do a hunt with you.
Absolutely.
So appreciate
Right back
it.
at you. You betcha. Thanks for having us.
I'll really appreciate it when this thing's out of here.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. Well, that's all the time for this week. So we'll catch you on the next one.
Extreme Outer Limits is brought to you by McMillan Stocks, Benchmark Barrels, Kestrel Ballistics Weather Meters, Trigger Tech Triggers, and MOA Rifles.